Here are the different curriculum influences. Number 1 is students. The students are considered as the most influential among the different curriculum influences, especially in designing the implemented curriculum. Learners have different interests, needs, talents, abilities, learning styles, and thinking preferences. All of these are important in course planning. Teachers believe that the students could learn more if their interests and learning styles are considered when planning their courses. Many students want a variety of learning experiences in their classes and practical application of their lessons in real-life situations. Number 2 is school's vision, mission, and core values. The school's vision, mission, and core values are very influential factors in developing the curriculum. They are the fundamental basis in developing the curriculum goals and objectives, content, learning experiences, and evaluation. These 3 factors are included in all the lesson plans or core syllabi to ensure that the core values of the institution are included in the syllabi. Number 3 is admission and retention policies and school rules. These policies set the standard of what kind of students are admitted and what are the things they need to do as students of the institution until they graduate. This is an important part of the intended and implemented curriculum. School rules are set to give order and provide smooth implementation of the curriculum. Rules also develop the hidden curriculum of the school. Number 4 is faculty members. The influence of faculty members is also considered important. Faculty members bring with them their educational background, experiences, expertise, and personal, professional, and political views on the institution. They also have different interests, teaching styles, and philosophies which influence the way they plan, develop, and implement the curriculum. Number 5 is school administrators. School administrators, including the Board of Trustees, play an important role in providing curriculum leadership on schools, colleges, and universities. Apart from setting and approving rules for the schools, they administer the planning, implementation, and evaluation of the curriculum. The administrators then serve as the curriculum and instructional leaders. They provide administrative and leadership support for the implementation of the curriculum. Their abilities and skills as curriculum leaders and managers are essential in curriculum development, implementation, and evaluation. Number 6 is accrediting agencies. Accrediting agencies are equally influential in basic education and in higher education. Like DepEd and CHED, the accrediting agencies set the necessary standards for curriculum, instruction, faculty, and facilities, and influence how the curricular programs are governed. Accrediting agencies determine the quality of the courses being offered in an institution. As such, many schools, especially private schools, try their best to improve the governance and implementation of their various curricular and co-curricular programs. Number 7 is government policies and agencies. The respondents identified government policies and agencies as most influential in curriculum planning and development. In basic education, the Department of Education issues department orders and memoranda that serve as guide for public and private schools in the country. DepEd also prescribes the official curriculum for basic education and issues the guidelines for operations for private schools. Number 8 is market demands. Market demands, or the needs of the society, are very influential in planning and developing curriculum. It is imperative that students are prepared in terms of knowledge, values, and skills to meet the needs and demands of different institutions in the society. For example, graduates are expected to develop or possess 21st century skills. They are expected to be technologically literate. Number 9 is alumni. They are very helpful in terms of donating money for supporting programs for students, faculty scholarships, school facilities, and financing students' activities. Besides financial help, their comments or their evaluation feedback based on their previous experiences as students are very useful information for improving the implemented curriculum. The alumni are the living testimony of the curriculum or the quality of education offered by a particular school. Number 10 is media and information and communications technologies. The presence of technology, especially the internet, enables the students and teachers to access almost all the information from online journals and papers they need for teaching and learning. This allows the students and faculty members to access online journals, papers, and other information from the internet to be used for teaching and learning. technology connects the school to the global community. Number 11 is the church and church-related agencies. For religious schools, the different religious orders and the church play an important role in school. Many religious institutions serve as extension programs or mission programs of the churches and religious orders that establish them. The schools also offer requirements like Bible subjects, theology, and Christian living subjects. These subjects are required to all students. Number 12 is school facilities and other resources. School facilities and other resources are very important in the implementation of the curriculum. The respondents explained that school facilities like classrooms, libraries, laboratories, ICT equipment, dormitories, school clinics, guidance office, canteen, chapel for sectarian schools, and laboratories are very useful in providing quality education, especially in implementing the curriculum. And finally, student services. The last among the influences are the existing student services or existing student support system institutionalized by the schools. Among these services are the following: campus ministry, guidance and counseling services, health services, financial assistance and scholarships, and student affairs office.
Hey everyone, my name is Sarsa BEED-3 BATCH-3. Now my task is going to report about factors affecting academic planning. So what is factors affecting academic planning? So for me, understanding the different curriculum influence is useful in knowing the different factors so that are needed to be considered in developing a curriculum. It provides the sources of data and information for developing curriculum. So, knowing these curriculum influences is useful in making the curriculum more relevant and responsive to the educational system of the Philippines. So, a research in curriculum influence conducted by a co-willing shows the results of the focus group discussion. So, with the faculty members and administrators who identified several curriculum influences that they are always considered whenever they plan. Design, develop, revise, and evaluate the curriculum. This identified curriculum influence.
Hey everyone, this is Juliet Viungod, BEED-3 BATCH-3. So my topic for today is all about admission and retention policies. So the admission and retention policies is the third influential factor. So these policies set the standard of what kind of students are admitted and what are the things they need to do as students of the institution until they graduates. So this is an important part of the intended and implemented curriculum. School rules are set to guide give order and provide smooth implementation of the curriculum. Rules are developed the hidden curriculum of the school. The influence of the faculty members is also considered important. Faculty members bring with them their educational background, experience, expertise, and personal, professional, and political views on the institution. So they also have different interests, these teachings, styles, and philosophies which influence the way they plan, develop, and implement the curriculum. In basic education, teachers take the role of a second parent to their students. So may students believe in what they say and teach. They are not only seen as models of high ethical life. Students and other people also see them as intellectuals in various subject areas. In the college level, teachers are seen as experts in their fields. They are expected to know more about their subjects. The academic freedom enjoyed by faculty members allows them to modify and plan their syllabus based on their expertise and researches. The behaviors of the behaviors of faculty members also influence the hidden curriculum in college. Sometimes their students take their professional and personal views on certain issues seriously as a principal. And that's all.
School administrations and board of trustees. The influence of school officials and the school bureaucracy and curriculum processes were recognized by several curriculum scholars like Wiles and Bondi, and Stark and Latuca 1997. Among others, school administrators, including the Board of Trustees, play an important role in providing curriculum leadership and school college and universities. Apart from setting and approving rules for the school, the administer the planning, implementations, and evaluations of the curriculum. The administrators then serve as the curriculum and instructional leaders. They provide administrators and leadership support for the implementations of the curriculum. The abilities and skills as curriculum leaders and manager are essential in curriculum development, implementations, and evaluations. Wiles and Bundy 2006, Oliva considered them as part of the entire team of curriculum workers. And an institution, the academic preparations and previous experience of the administrators can also note for influence the development of the curriculum. And next is accrediting agencies. Accrediting agencies are equally influential in basic educations and higher educations, like the DepEd and SHED. The accrediting agencies set the necessary standards for curriculum, instructions, faculty, and facilities, and influence how the curricular programs are governed. Accrediting agencies determine the quality of courses being offered in an institution. As such, many schools, especially private schools, try their best to improve the governance and implementations of their various curricular and co-curricular programs. Some accrediting agencies in the Philippines are the associations of Christian schools, college and universities accrediting agencies and corporations, or ACSCU and AAI. Philippine Accrediting Association of School, College, and University, or PAASCU, and the accrediting agencies for chartered college and university and the Philippines, or AACCUP. These accrediting bodies are in charge of evaluating the quality of education for its member institution based on criteria set by accrediting agencies. And that's all. Thank you.
Okay, our part is about Media and Information and Communications Technologies, or ICT. If how important it is. The presence of technology, especially the internet, is very important because it helps students and teachers to access almost all information they need for teaching and learning. May I call Mary Jane P. Mendoza to continue our topic?
Thank you, Ma'am Gretchen. So this access allows students and faculty members to access online journals, papers, and other information. That's why media and information and communication technologies is very important. And especially nowadays, we are experiencing a kind of calamities. Some of our families or beloveds are far from us, and with the use of technologies, we can easily communicate them.
Good day, everyone. So today we will talk about curriculum planning. Curriculum planning is the process concerned with the making decisions about what to learn, why, and how to organize the teaching and learning process, taking into account existing curriculum requirements and the resources available. Now, the fundamental purpose of curriculum planning is to ensure that all students experience a quality education appropriate to their needs in a changing world. Its key focus is the enhancement of student learning. Now, we will talk about the importance of curriculum planning. The importance of curriculum planning is it develop well-coordinated quality teaching, learning, and assessment programs which build students' knowledge, skills, and behaviors in the disciplines as well as their interdisciplinary and or physical, personal, and social.
Hey everyone, I'm Flor B. Rabanat. So today I'm going to discuss about the market demand. Market demand is the quantity demanded across all consumers in a market for a given good. Aggregate demand is the total demand for final goods and services in an economy at a given time. It is often called effective demand, though at other times, this term is distinguished. This is the demand for the gross domestic product of a country.
Good afternoon everyone. I am Jinky Tabon, BEED-3 Batch 3. Now, I'll discuss you the marketing demands generating. The marketing demands or the needs of our society are influential to us. Students are planning and the development of curriculum. How can we develop it? We must enhance and motivate our knowledge and as we have learned in this learning of curriculum. So our values and skill, we have a lot different to skill that we have and of different society. Example, we are graduate in School of Philippines Advent College. Some of them are expected that we have more knowledge and can share to the other student and soon. School are expected to us as an educator. We have a good citizen and to our society. Alumni. The alumni is the influential to develop on curriculum development. The alumni, the school conducted a program of alumni. So, the student graduate in their batch having a alumni. And most of them, it's already a professional and The faculties and facilities are cooperate to the financing student activities. Most of them are talking about the previous experience and to get the information on how to implemented the school improvements of their curriculum of the school. And now, I proceed to the media and information and communication technology, ICT. The media have information and communication to the technology so that you can call ICT. Are the two external curriculum influences. And nowadays, the communication technologies is very important of us students because during the pandemic we can use the communication technology such as virtual using a cell phone. So the cell phone can relate the technology or communication technology. Especially the internet is able to use the teacher, children, and other people can use that the technology for having a communication. So, the information need for the teaching, learning teaching, and now the time. Internet facilities and the other form of technology are made to evolve in the school. That's why internet for me very important, especially nowadays. Because the internet, I continue to my studies. The church and church-related agency. For religious school, the different religious school, there have many churches and play an important role of school, such like example the PAC, there have a many role of school according to their roles. So we need to follow while we are attending that school. So that's why we need to obey their activities such as chapel service or the religious activities to the school in PAC and so on and etc. School policies and other resources. School policies and other resources are very important in implementation of the curriculum, such as facilities like to the classroom, libraries, and to the internet, and the others you can search, such as like content, chapel service, chapel for sectarian, school, laboratories, and they are very useful in providing the quality education, especially implementing the curriculum. So that's all and thank you.
Good day everyone. My report is all about student service and there are 5 student services. First, the campus ministry. Helps is the spiritual nourishment of the students in sectarian schools. So, it has various activities that build life-giving relationship, social event with campus ministry. Encourage students to come together and build friendship with people of varying backgrounds and interests. The second, guidance and counseling services. Provide a professional helps to student with the various personal and psychological concern. So, it encourages student academic, social, emotional, and personal development. To reach this aim, guidance counseling service helps students get to know themselves better and find effective solution to their daily problem. And that's also my report. Thank you.
This is the continuation of the report of Ryan Sario. Health Services. Responsible to various health-related concerns to the students through a clinic with full-time health workers. So, health services, it helps motivate students to improve and maintain their health, prevent disease, and reduce risk behavior. And fourth, financial assistance and scholarship. It provides financial assistance in deserving students, and it helps provide access to quality education to poor but deserving students through a continuing scholarship program. It helps undergraduate students reach the goal of the education by providing scholarships, guarantees, and financial assistance services to intellectual, qualified, underprivileged, indigent, but deserving students. And the last is Student Affairs Office. It guides the students in organizing activities and provide all forms of support for academic and personal development in the students in the school. So, Students Affairs Office, it provides opportunity for the students active involvement in the affairs of the state college, oversee the activities of all students or organizations rather, and provide guidance to students along social, cultural, educational, and community leadership. That's all. So that's all the 5 student services. And based on my research, this curriculum influences and service and resources are very important in curriculum development. Responding to these curriculum sources and influences helps curriculum responsive curriculum for different learners and schools. They help everyone. They help everyone. Moreover, when evaluating a curriculum, these curriculum sources and influence is the ones that are looked into and reviewed.
Princess Martinito from BEED-3 Batch 3. This video presentation for a group 10, which entitled A Curriculum Influences. Curriculum influences, these are the application of technology for students' cultural background and socio-economic status, social forces, and also a classroom. So this curriculum influence, these are the things that the students can use while they have a class. And the factors affecting academic planning have 6 topics. We're in admission and retention policy. It determines whether the students would qualify for a place in a university, and selective retention is retaining a student to continue his or her current degree program. So, these factors can use the students on how to retain their studies. Second, media and information and communication technology, or ICT. It refers to all communication technologies, including the internet, wireless network, in other media applications and services. Wherein also, like cell phones, we can use it through our classes. Then the third one is curriculum planning, wherein it processes. Then the third one is curriculum planning, wherein it processes concern with making decisions about what to learn, why, and how to organize the teaching and learning process. So when we say curriculum planning, curriculum planning is the process concerned with making decisions about what to learn, why, and how to organize the teaching and learning process. So when we say curriculum process, so in our mind, we need to say that there is many plans that we need to do and how to do it. Then the fourth one is the church and the church-related agencies, wherein that publicly acknowledge a relationship to a religious group. Then the fifth one, school policies. It comprises land, buildings, and our furniture. It includes physical facilities for teaching spaces and auxiliary rooms. For instance, school facilities. These are the facilities that the students that they need to do in a school. Then the sixth one is student services, or it is the department or division of higher education to enhance student success. So the student services, they